Good morning, guys. I was fooling around yesterday. I had a self-appointed craft only day. And let's see, what did I do? I made tags on watercolor paper using just your cheapy Studio G dollar pigment and chalk inks pads that you get from the little bins and Michaels and Joann's and so on, and foam stamps. Most of the time you can find the foam stamps back with the home decor stuff or in the kitty art sections of your craft supply stores. So let me show you what I did. I also used some Dollar Tree ribbon, a foam brush, and just cheapo craft paint. I use watercolor paper. I like the 140-pound watercolor paper. This is the cold press kind, and it gives you a really sturdy tag. So here's one. This one I just inked. It almost looks like Distress ink, but it's actually this Studio G kind of coral color. There's another one. That one turned out really well. I like that one. And this particular purple is actually chalk ink. There's a yellow one. You don't see people use a lot of yellow on YouTube. I don't see a whole lot of yellow projects. If there are any out there, direct me to them because I do like yellow. Okay. There's one for Valentine's using an ornate heart. This one was a tag that went wrong. I was trying to emboss a stamped image with white and it didn't come out right. So what I did is I had originally inked the tag with yellow ink. So then I went in with some neon or more of a bright yellowy green paint and put that on. And then I just dipped it into the embossing solution, or rubbed the embossing solution and then embossed it with white. So I ended up with a rather textured and kind of enamel type background. So I was happy with that because, you know, hey, I was able to turn a mistake into something useful. So then I got curious and said, well, I wonder, since I've embossed on it and it's got this kind of enamel type finish, if I can still put paint on it. And yep, you can. So I went in and I did the white craft paint and the foam stamp. So that turned out pretty cool. This one is more of a lime background ink, and then I used a fluorescent or neon yellowy green paint to do the leaves. Then I went back over it with white. So I hope my camera can pick that up so you can see that it's kind of, no, I didn't use white on this one, sorry. I just used the neon so you can see it's kind of two-toned. I like that. Turned out pretty cool. Here's one adding ribbon. Pretty. Here's another one where I was just curious to see what happened. I used the yellow ink in the background. Then I added some green ink that's actually from a one of those tie-dye kits you find at Ross, and you just add the water to the powder to make your tie-dye solution. That's where the green came from. Then I went back in with some neon yellow paint. And so I was just going to leave it as is, and then I was like, oh, I might as well stamp on it with white and see what happens. So that's your final result on that. And then I just added some of the sheer Dollar Tree ribbon. Turned out rather nice. This one I tried to do kind of a watercolor tie-dye effect, so I used the purple chalk ink and kind of blended it up into the pink pigment ink. And that turned out really well. And then I went in with my stamp and just randomly stamped. No particular pattern or reason. This one is pink ink, pigment ink, another Studio G. And then the hearts and Cupid are white paint. And then I glimmer misted with Marshmallow Glimmer Mist. So that gave that one a different look to this one. See how that one's more matte, that's matte, and then that's shiny because of the mist. Then I just added a little trinket, Tim Holtz trinket pin that I got from Lydia, and a pearl. Lydia gave me both of those in one of her little doodad bags that she sends out. Thank you, Lydia. This one, I wanted to, so in a way, guys, honestly, if you think about it, you wouldn't normally use the bright colors when you're doing, say, a shabby chic product, but I swear to goodness, it's almost like if you add cream or beige or white to any color with just a hint of brown even, you can come up with shabby chic. So these went from being kind of bright and neon to having just a taste of shabby chic to them. This one especially, I just folded up my crepe paper and glued it along the back. Then I went over it with a kind of velvety feeling ribbon that I got for 49 cents at Michael's. And then I added some of the teardrop beads. And I really like this Fabri-Tac glue by Beacon. Because it's almost like it's hot glue, and it's like the texture of hot glue, but it doesn't burn your fingers. And now it does have a smell, so be warned about that. Not cheap either, but I never buy it without using a coupon, because otherwise it's kind of dumb. I don't know, I guess like if you're a professional seamstress or something like that, or make wedding gowns or whatever, it's okay, but you know, just for me to be using it to glue stuff down with a craft project, yeah, use your coupon. So that one definitely has a shabby chic feel to it. I can even go in and add an image of a vintage lady or child, or, you know, Cupid or something like that. And this one again, I went in with the Marshmallow Glimmer Mist, as well as the Sherbet the Glimmer Mist. And there you see that shine and that prettiness. This one I'm really proud of. And orange. You know, I'm a fan of the orange. I think, you know, in one video I talked about defending orange, because orange is another color you don't see people use unless it's specifically for a Halloween project. But I love orange. I have an orange t-shirt right now, actually. So there's an orange one. So who would have thought orange could class it up and go kind of shabby chic. This is a little experiment. This is various inks. I believe they're Mr. Huey's inks, and I don't particularly care for them. So I actually went in and sprayed some Marshmallow Glimmer Mist on them to try and brighten them up or whatever. I knew they were flat, but I don't know, for the price and the size of the bottle, you know, you could have easily used craft paint, water, and glue, and probably came out with the same results or whatever. And those circles, I was watching some mixed media videos on YouTube. Those circles came from painting the bottom of a soda pop can and just popping it down all over. And then I went back over it with my Dragonfly foam stamp. Added a little staple and a ribbon. This is actually going to be a bookmark for me because it's rather big. So it'll be perfect to stick in my books and save my place. The back is actually another tag I'd started out fooling around with, but it was too dark and gloomy for my liking, so I ended up not using it, but I figured why not make it a backer for this one. And that way I have a very sturdy, weighty, cute, decorated bookmark. So that's my projects. That's pretty much all I worked on yesterday, but it was cool. It was fun. Hope you like them. Please leave a comment if you like, and have a great day. Bye-bye.